Welcome to the channel, gamers. We're here talking about new weapons, new mechs, and some map changes.
We have been hearing for a while from the different dev blogs about weapons being added to the game. And this is the first time, somebody sent me a link to this, and this is Teos, one of the devs that was working on this. Take a look at the link, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed at what I'm seeing. I'm impressed at what Teos is working on. I did listen to a little bit of his content of how he came about this. I'm just impressed at what he's done for kind of leading the charge on this. But we'll talk more about that. But here is the outline of the weapons that are coming into the game that we should be dropped pretty soon. So if we look at this right now, the off to the right here, on the right side of the chart, is the inner sphere weapons being added to the game. So we're looking at small pulse lasers, small X pulse lasers, medium X pulse lasers, large X pulse lasers. Really what this is these are like rotary laser systems. So from what I understand is, what I've seen so far, and we'll look at that video a little later on, it's kind of like your face tank. Unlike actual pulse laser, you can fire a torch with and move away. From what I see with this is it's more like you're just going to be face tanking the enemy. So take a look at the heat. Maybe the duration's a little bit different, but that's kind of a little bit different. Something new to the game, play style. And from what I know is part of the pulse quirk family. What's interesting here also is this thing called a binary laser cannon. What this really is two large lasers kind of side by side. So you have two side-by-side lasers, kind of like a double-barrel shotgun, shall we say, double-barrel rifles. You've seen kind of Hunt Showdown, double-barrel rifles you get there. Anyway, so it's basically two large lasers, kind of the inner spheres version of a heavy laser. I guess it's their way of trying to counter the heavy laser of the clans. So this is definitely going to add something different to the game, new type of weapons to the game, new builds, new things to run into. And interesting over here is, and I was surprised to see this added to the game. These are basically auto Gauss rifles. They're basically double tap auto Gauss rifles here. These things here, I'm waiting to see how they play in the game. From what I understand is let's back up for a second. Let's talk about the binary laser cannon as well. From what I understand is a binary laser cannon is, you think, well, maybe it's the inner sphere version of the heavy laser. But from what I understand is, from what I've read right now, what I've kind of looked at the quirks here, is that if you have a large laser quirk, it benefits the binary laser. So it kind of brings that laser vomit, that laser strength to the inner sphere mechs. But here's the thing. This mech, any mech that has an HSL quirk, will help this thing shine even more. So I'm waiting to see how this will play out. So if you have a mech out there with large laser HSLs to it, I think you're going to see something really shine with these binary lasers. But that's just something else I was thinking about. So anyway, let's hop over here to the tags. Holy cow. So the way I look at this is, so a Hag 20 is going to take up 6 slots. Okay, what I'm seeing here, 10 tons, so it's 6 slots. So I think if you can squeeze in a standard Gauss weapon on one of your mechs, you should be able to sneak on a Hag. So these are basic rapid firing Gauss rifles. They fire in succession. So yeah, so this it's probably going to be adjusted if this gets released. If it's too strong in the game. Adjust this out again. Wow. So if we pop over here, look at the Hag 30, Hag 40, so it's going to jump up in slot requirements. Definitely taking over quite a bit of slots and make it heavy, bulky the way it is. Definitely looking at 16 tons. So definitely, it's like a rapid firing Gauss rifle, but it will have like the LBX spread. So you can't really snipe down range. So like that is definitely going to help reduce the overpoweredness of that weapon, shall we say. I think the Hag 20 will probably have less spread compared to a 30 and 40 at range, but I'm waiting to see this in that close. This thing's going to be one heck of a brawling weapon. Now, the Hags will also be in the Goss family, so the quirk supply is going to tell right down here. So you can charge 2 at a time. So basically, even if you have a Hag and a Goss rifle, you can only charge 2 at a time. You can't say, well, I got 2 Hags and I bring a Goss rifle on and try and get around that. It's all part of the same family. You can charge 2 up at the same time. Another thing that, from what I understand, is when you're running into a mech that has a Hag equipped and you're getting hit, you shouldn't have the cockpit shaking a rock that you get like the LRM-5s or other weapons. It has probably the lowest cockpit shake in the game. So that did surprise me when I discovered that. I thought you'd be really knocked around with this thing if you got hit with the multiple rounds coming in. But from what I understand, as of right now, it has the lowest cockpit shake. So let's let's take a peek. These are extra pulse lasers, small. All right. Let's go from here. Let's take a peek. Here's small X pulse lasers.
Override engaged.
This is Teos right now. The weapons that he's developed. He came out and said that he took a lead on getting access to the dev
Target destroyed.
Developer
New target acquired.
File to work on these. He's getting a lot of help with the different devs in the game. So it was, even though it's his idea, he had a lot of people helping out teaching him the game. He probably is, as of right now, probably the most experienced guys in the game. The weapon developers working on these. He said it was a community effort. Different devs coming helping him out and finding different balance, as well as
target destroyed.
Here's a medium X pulse lasers. And this is Teos demonstrating this again. And
target
again,
acquired.
See how quick the depth goes down. See how it's not this like a rotary, all firing it really fast.
Heat
times,
level critical.
Really right on the enemy mech. Pulse lasers will be firing, kind of turning away, but
heat level critical.
What I want you to notice too, if something was brought up, is look at the dial up here. Look how fast the damage is being recorded. This mech paper dial up here is
heat
quick.
level critical.
This is an adjustment that was brought in by Elite to work on this with Teos and adjust this without this.
Target destroyed.
So you can actually see
New target
damage.
acquired.
Another thing that he did with the game, impressed is dominate circles. He's put a border around them.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Cauldron.
Target
Now we have
acquired.
binary. Here's the binary laser cannons. These are the side by side, 2 large lasers side by side. They're coming across as being a white laser. Teo said he had to adjust the brightness of the white
Heat
large
level
laser.
critical.
He said when he first brought them into the game, he flashbanged himself. They were so bright. We're coming
Override
right now with
engaged.
the Goss and binary laser combination.
Heat level
Definitely
critical.
build up and try. This is the weapons are released. Good build. Good fun build.
Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Trying to balance his weapon.
Heat level critical.
If he didn't have the Cauldron members to work with, it would have been a mess because he would have released these things way overpowered, he said. So it again shows you the balance benefit of the developers working with the veteran players. Some of these veteran players, like Naveed, who know the game, they know the coding, they can help.
Heat level critical.
So you're seeing this win-win scenario when the two
Target destroyed.
team members,
Heat level
along with
critical.
developers, work together on this. It's new weapons to the game. It means a variety of builds you're going to run into. It means one whole part of the game too is really the mech bay, the mech lab.
Target
So if you're
acquired.
spending time in there, building, making different builds, spending your C builds, making adjustments, bringing them out, having fun with different builds, trying to come up with some unique things. That's a win-win for the game. Making sure you're spending time in the game. You may not spend a lot of time in matches, but you spend a lot of time in different ways of adjusting your skill tree. Now, the sounds are being adjusted, but that does sound pretty good, doesn't it? And again, notice how fast
Destroyed.
that was something again. One of the called members, I believe was Naveed.
Target acquired.
Let's take a peek at this cat ring. Earlier when this is before he adjusted the code members, this stuff was just melting next to the wall. But you see the spread now. They had the spread to almost like an LBX. Like an LBX too. What I understand, the Hag 20 is better long range. You don't get this much of a spread. It's kind of like an LB2X spread. You'll get more spread with the 30 and 40. But these are primarily brawling weapons. Look at that. Holy cow. How fast that papered out.
Target destroyed.
This Kodiak 3, kind of a nice one he showed. A lot of newer players just earned this.
Target acquired.
The spread, point blank range. And what you're seeing with these heat skills right here are all in skill picks.
Level critical.
Wow, that's one hot mech. This is going to be a new legendary mech. This is information that was just recently released by Teos. The Viper is called a Scale Shop. It is going to have a unique skill set. It's going to have a skill set of skills of 4, of 6, and 8. Okay? So, how you run it right here, so you'll get quirks for a skill set of 4, skill set of 6, skill set of 8. So set of 4, set of 6, set of 8. Those are how you're going to run your different bonuses for this mech. So definitely take a peek up here. So whatever you're running for your skill set is you'll have these quirks up on top. Yeah, basically it's going to be a Viper with some missile build. Interesting. Interesting. What is it? What's the look? And I believe Teos did this. He worked on the skill. So it's basically it was inspired by the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. This right here is a Stalker. And I believe the Stalker was inspired by, God, who helped him with this one? I think, Jay-Z. I think Jay-Z has a real big soft spot for Stalkers. But this one is called the War Eagle. I kind of like it. It's a good looking look. It's kind kind of got that rustic look, but it's got that sandy camel pattern. Competition pack, probably with the most advanced pack. This is a mech scheme that was inspired by Teos, and I believe he came in and worked on the hardpoints and redesigned the hardpoints on this executioner, and he actually created the skin for it. So definitely it's a little louder skin, but that being said, he got the inspiration from a skin from back in 2014 from the competition during that year. It's the first competition that they had, and this was inspired by one of the skins from the Victors. I believe it's going to be with the competition pack that you purchased, but it's going to be a skin for the Timby. And so it's impressive. So you've got new weapons coming in, you have new legendary mechs coming in, and you have some competition series mechs and skins coming in the game. So it's a lot coming in August and so forth. It's impressive. But one thing too that is impressive too is they're adjusting the maps.
I'll drop the links down below so you all can look into this in more detail on your own. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys out there in Mechwarrior Online. Take care, everybody.